Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something that I'm kind of doing this for the first time, but I want to make this a series and do some spin-offs, or maybe do updated versions every year, because I feel like a video like this is not gonna remain the same all the time. Definitely bestsellers, I'm sure, on the website will change eventually, and I'm sure that they keep updating this even on their website itself, because there are of course new products that come out, and then if that becomes a bestseller, then an older bestseller would be removed. But this video was inspired by Kelly Gooch. She has been doing Sephora bestsellers, Ulta bestsellers, and different videos like this, basically certain bestsellers which might not actually be great products, so you never know how is this exactly a bestseller, and then certain products actually deserve to be on the bestseller list because they're amazing. Or maybe there might be a certain product that should be on the bestseller list but for some reason is not. I mean, there could be so many different reiterations of a video like this, but any which ways, today I'm gonna stick to Nykaa and do Nykaa bestsellers that I actually personally absolutely love. And then I'm also going to do one more video after this, and you might see it in a day or two, and that's going to be bestsellers which I actually do not like at all. And I mean, I might understand or not understand why it's a bestseller, but I personally don't like these products at all. So any which ways, today we're going to stick to bestsellers that I actually love and I would highly recommend, and clearly the product is a bestseller, so we know that it's not just me who loves it. A lot of people really love it, which is why they're constantly buying it all the time, and eventually this product has become a bestseller. So we're going to cover every single category basically. In some categories I just have one or two products, in other categories I have a lot of products, so clearly we have a long list of stuff to cover. So without any further ado, let's dive right into this video. Firstly, let's talk about cleanser. And for cleanser, when I looked at the bestseller category for face washes, this is probably my favorite one, and I'm really happy to see it on the bestseller list, and that is the Dot & Key Barrier Repair Face Wash. So it's the blue packaging one. I mentioned this recently in a favorites video. I have spoken about it recently quite a bit ever since I have tried it out, and I'm actually surprised that the watermelon one is not on the bestseller list, because that one has been around for a while, and I'm sure that they sold more quantities of that one as compared to this one. So again, I'm not sure, maybe recently a lot of people haven't been buying the watermelon one, but they've been buying the blue one, the barrier repair one, so maybe that's why this is on the list and that is not. I'm not sure, but this is on a bestseller list, and I definitely agree. Why? Because it's an amazing face wash. I've been using it currently in my nighttime skincare routine as my second cleanse. So after I remove my makeup, and I'm going to tell you what I remove it with, because that's also on this list. But once I'm done with removing my makeup with my makeup removing balm, this is the second step that I go into, and it washes my face really well, removes all the residue completely, and it's a testament because I've not been breaking out at all because of not removing my makeup properly. And it doesn't strip your skin at all either. So it's an amazing face wash, very affordable as well, and if you can get Dot & Key on discounts, then it's a win-win as well. So that's my favorite face wash, and it's a bestseller, so clearly you know that I'm not the only one who loves it. Everyone else also loves it. And then for makeup remover, this has been a holy grail. I've used 10-15 tubs of it. I don't even know how many tubs of it I've used up. I'm speaking about the Plum E Luminance Cleansing Balm. There was Bioderma and there was a lot of other stuff, but I was so happy to see my favorite makeup removing balm on this list, and I was actually surprised that Clinique is not on the list anymore. A lot of people have said that this is a dupe for the Clinique TTDO, and apparently it is, because that wasn't on the bestseller list, but this was. So I'm really happy to see this product getting so much love, so much hype, and I hope that it never gets discontinued, because it's truly a great makeup removing product. It removes all of your makeup really well. Now, I don't wear too much makeup, I don't wear foundation, concealer or anything, but I know that if I do, this will still remove everything very well. So highly recommend it, absolutely love it. It's a fab product. Then for serums, now there are quite a few serums which were on the bestseller list, and I love all these serums, so I'm going to talk little about all of them. We have the Dot & Key 10% vitamin C plus 5% niacinamide serum. This one is an amazing serum from Dot & Key and has the benefits of 2 active ingredients in one. We had the Plum 15% vitamin C serum. That's another amazing one, which I've also used in the past and I do really like. The only reason I stopped using it is because when I was using retinol at night and this in the daytime, I was feeling like, you know, my skin is just not liking the combination of the two together. So that's the reason I stopped using it. But if you don't use the retinol, I would definitely recommend the 15% vitamin C serum from Plum. The Plum 10% niacinamide and Plum 5% niacinamide are also on the bestseller list, and these have been my favorites for such a long time. I've spoken about it time and time again in my favorite niacinamide serum category. I always mention these two, so if you've been a regular subscriber and watcher of my channel, then you would definitely know that this has been my favorite. These two basically have been my favorite. There were also a lot of Minimalist serums. So the Minimalist 10% vitamin C serum, which I recently repurchased and I will be trying out. I've used it in the past also, loved it, which is why I've now recently repurchased it. That was on the bestseller list. The 2% alpha arbutin, which I'm currently using, I'm halfway done with my bottle. That's another amazing one, also on the bestseller list. And the 2% salicylic acid serum from Minimalist is also on the list. Now this is another really nice salicylic acid product. It's not my absolute favorite because I definitely prefer the Dermaco salicylic acid spot treatment, which I would have wanted it to be on the bestseller list because it's absolutely amazing, but it wasn't. The Minimalist salicylic acid is also a great nice serum for maintenance purposes. So these were all my favorite serums which were on the bestseller list as well. Let's move on to moisturizer. In this category, three of my favorite moisturizers were on the list. The Plum 2% niacinamide gel cream, which is a relatively new launch, but clearly it's been loved a lot, which is why it quickly reached on the bestseller list. Was on the list basically. Also the Dot & Key barrier repair face cream, which I've also spoken about a lot. You guys know it's my holy grail nighttime moisturizer. This was also on the list, as well as my favorite daytime moisturizer, which is the Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C Oil Free Moisturizer. All these products were on the bestseller moisturizer list. And then for night cream, there was a separate category. So for night cream, the only one that kind of really stood out to me, and it's been a favorite in the past, I do really love it, but I don't use it as much anymore, is the Plum Green Tea Renewed Clarity Night Gel. This product will always be very special to me because I did a video where I was showing you my nighttime skincare routine, and that video kind of went viral on my channel. So I definitely gained a lot of subscribers and I got a ton of views on that video. So that product would always be very special to me. I've repurchased tons and tons of it in the past. I don't repurchase it as often anymore. In fact, I don't repurchase at all anymore because it's not a product I reach for anymore as much. But earlier I used to love it so freaking much, and I would highly recommend this even now to anyone who wants a nice nighttime gel cream moisturizer which has AHA and BHA. It's a great one, and if it works in your skincare routine along with other products that you're using, would highly recommend it. And then moving on to our last skincare category before we move to bath and body, we have sunscreen. For sunscreen, I don't think you will be surprised by the picks that we have on this list. The Dermaco 1% Hyaluronic Acid Gel Sunscreen, I have told you guys, this is a cult favorite product. It was meant to be on the bestseller list. Also the Aqualogica Glow Sunscreen, which is very similar to the Dermaco. Also on this list, the Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C Sunscreen. I'm not surprised this is on the bestseller list because out of all the shots that I've posted, the one that I did on this specific sunscreen has thousands and thousands of views, tens and thousands of views. So clearly it's a cult favorite product as well. And then the second most viewed shots probably on my channel would be the one in which I demoed the Derma SPF 50 gel sunscreen, and that is also on the bestseller list. So these are all cult favorite sunscreens which clearly has been purchased quite a bit by people all around. So these sunscreens, I recommend and love each and every single one of them, and I have already done like detailed videos on my channel in the past reviewing all of them, talking about all of them. So I don't want to be a broken record at this point, because for those of you who watch my videos all the time, you've heard me speak about these products tons and tons and tons and tons. So yeah, that's that. Now let's quickly cover some shower gels and shampoos. In the shower gel category, some of the bestsellers which I've also loved for a long time, the Plum Hawaiian Rumba shower gel. I mean, come on, are you surprised? This product is probably, I want to say, the #1 best-selling product of Plum. I mean, I don't know their stats, but I could bet that this is the most sold product by them in different forms and sizes. And I think the Hawaiian Rumba range in general, as compared to any other range that they have, is probably the one that is sold the most, because they also have the most like different categories of products in the Hawaiian Rumba variant. So the fact that the shower gel is a bestseller is not surprising to me at all. And then we also have the Nykaa Love Struck shower gels. Now when I saw it on the bestseller list, I was, to be honest, a little bit surprised, because this product doesn't get talked as often. But I think people who love maybe one of the Love Struck perfumes have gone out and purchased other bath and body products like the shower gels and the body lotions from this range. And I don't know which specific variant is the most sold, because when I saw it on the list, they had all the variants over there. So I don't know which is the most sold variant, but my favorite variant is Love Notes, which is the pink one. But yeah, this is apparently another bestseller product from Nykaa, basically from Nykaa itself, like the Nykaa in-house brand. And then another shower gel which is a bestseller, and this is not surprising to me either, because it's from like your how should I say, drugstore cult favorite brands which has been around forever and ever and ever. I'm speaking about Fiama Devils and their shower gels. Specifically, I saw the purple variant and also the orange variant. So these two variants are being sold a ton, and I've used the purple variant the most, so that's the one I can speak about. I don't use it as much anymore because I'm a little bored with the scent, but yeah, it's another product I do really like, and I had to mention it as, you know, as one of the products because it was also on the bestseller list. I didn't have any body lotions specifically that I love, which was also on the bestseller list, because most of the body lotions were Nivea and Vaseline, which I know are bestsellers, but they're not cruelty free, and all the products I'm speaking about today are only cruelty free ones, so I'm only going to like talk about those brands. So we did skip the body lotion category, and moving on to the shampoo category. A lot of my favorite shampoos I was very happy to see were on the bestseller list. Two of the Tresseme variants, the Hairfall Defense and the Keratin Smooth. I love both of them. They are my holy grails, you know that if you've been following me for a while. They were on the list along with the Nykaa Naturals Onion and Fenugreek shampoo, which is also a more recent favorite, and I was really happy and surprised to see this one on the list as well, along with their other variant, the pink one. I don't know what that one's called and I haven't tried it, but that was also on the list. But I'm really happy to see the onion and fenugreek variant, which is the purple one, also on the list. So that covers all my favorite products which I love and highly recommend, which are on Nykaa's bestseller list. If you want to see the products that I hate, which were also surprisingly on the bestseller list, and I'm like, it could be a bestseller, but I do not like this product at all, and I'll also tell you why I don't like it at all in the video that's coming up in a few days, so stay tuned for that. This video is going to go up in Vlogmas, even though Vlogmas hasn't started, but I really hope that you've been enjoying Vlogmas a lot and enjoying me you're enjoying to see me upload every single day in the month of December. So yes, let me know your thoughts down below about that. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye, and come back tomorrow for more videos. Bye bye.